Hello, I am Jay Fierro. This is my ritual ethnography. It is on smudging. I did attend a ritual where a lady was doing a smudging of a room just to cleanse the bad energy from there, and the tenants did say that they wanted to feel more comfortable. They didn't really see anything too alarming. They just wanted to make sure that they were safe and everything was comfortable for them in the end with good energy. So first, I learned what smudging is. Basically, it's sage, and it's basically just herbs wrapped in some twine to look like a stick, as you can see here in the top left. It doesn't smell like anything. It's just herbs. Sometimes you will get that very herb-like smell, but it's very rare, only with some herbs that you use. Um, it's used in many different religions, though the lady I met with was Catholic, but when I looked up smudging on the internet, it did put it more to Christian. So I thought that was really interesting to see that a lot of religions actually use it. It is burned by one end and moved throughout the space, preferably starting from the middle so that it goes outward and out of the area, and all windows would be open so that the smoke and all the bad energy can leave and it'll fill with all good energy. Now, Catholicism, it's very hard to say Catholicism. Um, I did look up some more stuff about that since the lady I met with was Catholic. Now, Catholics, while also believing in baptism and such, strongly believe in saging. They strongly believe in that. They also have some sage candles. A lot of times at their churches, they do have sage candles just to kind of keep the positive energy and aura around. They do strongly believe in a man is a man and a woman is a woman, but I found that there are some who accept it because the woman that I specifically met with did mention that they are a supporter of the LGBTQ community. That was really interesting and very nice, and I did feel very comfortable with her after that because I knew that she accepted anybody and she was willing to teach me no matter what. So my experience was very relaxing. I definitely felt relaxed during the whole smudging. I randomly did a sigh of relief where I just felt all of the bad just leave my body, and I don't really see myself as a negative person. But it did like kind of lighten my mood somehow. Um, so the smoke and the energy, like I said before, the bad energy does leave the room, just like the smoke pushes it out and just leaves room for all of the good and the calming aura. Something I've noticed about the woman when I did first meet her was that she just was very calm. She held herself very well. Everything she spoke to me was not biased. She was just kind of informing me that this is how she does things, and this is what she is, but she accepts everybody, and it doesn't matter who you are. So one thing that I really noticed and that stuck with is the smoke. So the smoke has just a white color. It can get gray because it is something burning, so likely it would be like gray tones, but for the most part, it was white. Now here I have a quote from Dinah McCrake that I thought was very inspiring. Keep what is worth keeping, and with the breath of kindness, blow the rest away. So this kind of spoke to me because you want to keep all the good energy that's already there. The only thing you want to push out is the bad energy. So you do have to accept the good energy that is already there and just kind of purify it and make sure that the bad is out, but you keep all the good stuff in. The smoke is a very visual thing, but you also feel it. It doesn't like get into your lungs like cigarette smoke. It's very calming. It's just herbs, so it's a very light fragrance. And it's very important to keep your mind open. So if you go into it with like, oh, it's just some smoke, it's not going to do anything, it's clearly not going to work for you and you won't get that full experience. You have to be open to it. And this is my reflection on it. I did compare it to a certain game, Phasmophobia, that I do play, which is all about hunting ghosts, finding out what they are. You do use a smudge stick along with other items. So I did compare the smudge stick to Phasmophobia to what I had experienced personally with this lady. Uh, so in Phasmophobia, it is some kind of herbs, wrapped up, but it's not with twine. It looks wrapped up with like a piece of paper. But it still does the same. You do light the end of it, just like you do in real life. And it does help with any spirits, but it only helps for a short amount of time, which is actually true. So it won't push whatever's harming you, ghosts or whatever that's scaring you. It won't push them away forever. It'll only temporarily fix your issue until you can find help. Sometimes it does relieve the issue because it's just a passing spirit, but if you those actions continue and you are continually uncomfortable in your space, you should look for further help, such as churches. And I did realize that you must be open to new experiences. I couldn't go in there with my own religious beliefs. Within the ritual, it would just harm everything I was learning. So I completely just shut that out. And I was open to learning new things and to see how it works. And this lady really helped me with that. She did mention to me in the beginning that she did want to be anonymous, so I did her a favor and not included her name, but she did give me some of her background story, which had a lot of spiritual connections and smudgings in her life. And this is what I got from it. And I would definitely go and smudge my room if I ever feel uncomfortable or smudge a new apartment that I may go into. And I think here on, I'm going to help one of my friends smudge their house since I kind of know how to do it. And if I'm not sure, I will definitely seek professional help because I don't want to do anything wrong and harm the aura in the house. I do want it to be a good energy that's within the house. And yeah, that's what I found out. Thanks for watching.